Hi YouTube viewers, I'm working on my next fun project and this is restoring old vintage Singer machine that I found on the Craigslist at a throwaway price. The only reason I am trying to restore is I have never done it in the past. I just like to do something like this as a fun project, and my wife also likes she wants to own a vintage machine like this. She hates the modern plastic machines, electric ones, like a plague. So I'm just seeing if I can do something here. I saw some videos on the internet where people have scrapped off the whole paint, repainted whole machine, dismantled everything and reassembled everything. I'm not so technical, and that's not my plan. So my plan is to be able to make it clean and functional again, if possible, without any much disassembly and reassembly of this machine. So I checked with Singer. I sent this serial number to them. I emailed them, and as per their response, this machine is model 66, manufactured in November 3rd, 1920. So that's a good piece of history, antique. Right now this machine is completely dead, completely jammed. This thing does not move at all. It's completely jammed. I think it's because of the old oil. As this machine has not been oiled. I don't think that something is broken in this machine. We'll see. So the tools I'm going to use is for restoration is these three things. One is the screwdriver, just to open a few things which are like chrome plating, these kind of covers, tension things, which can come off easily. And then use this steam buggy, the steamer, to clean the machine. Primarily I will steam the inside of it, from here, from this area, and from the bottom. See how dirty it is. So I'll just steam clean these areas and then lubricate. With WD-40 rust release penetrant spray, and see if that makes a magic and makes this machine functional again. I will not be taking off anything complicated here, just small parts which are on the top. Okay, so here are the parts that I have taken off. It took me hardly any time, like 5-10 minutes. This is the upper tension assembly, and all I had to do was open up this screw, and behind the screw is this spring, and then there are 3 plates. So they were like this, present here. Okay, so that came out easily. This whole thing came out easily. Bobbin winder. There is this one screw. This, I just opened up this screw. Was not difficult at all. It was present here. So just open up this screw and this whole thing came out. This is the presser foot, and it was present here, so I just had to open up this one screw here and this thing dropped out. Just pulled out the cover plate, it stops here, just pull it out a little bit more and it comes out. Opened up these two screws and the back cover plate also opened up. So back cover with both the screws came out, this came out, bobbin came out. I just had to press this lever and the bobbin was here, it came out. This cover came out just by opening up this screw from here, and then this wheel came out by opening up this screw and then turning this anti-clockwise. This thing came out with the screw, and then this thing was present here like this. So there are some edges on this that needs to be looked at. So these edges are a little bit outside. So from one side you will see it going inside, and from the other side a little bit outside. So the outside was facing, so it was like this. There are slots here, so this goes in those two slots facing outside, and then this thing comes out, no problem, nothing was holding it. So that's everything that I plan to take out. This one doesn't come out at all, it just moves but does not come out. This is stuck, does not come out. This spring here does not come out. So rest everything does not come out. I tried, I don't want to pull out anything, and this is the maximum I will go for. Rest everything will stay as is, and I will start the steam cleaning. So I have placed this machine in between two chairs with the base side up, and before starting the steam clean I am using this hair blower, and with this brush I have done some cleaning so that all the cobwebs and all that stuff is out. And now I will start the steam clean. Okay, ready to steam clean now. So here is how it looks after the steam clean. It's not dry yet. So I can put engine degreaser because it is still little bit, quite a bit of grease, old grease on it. But I am worried that it may touch the decals, it may come out. So I will just leave it as is. Not worry about cleaning it more. I'll just wait for it to dry out and then start lubricating just to see if the parts start moving again or not. So now that steam cleaning is complete, I am providing the hot air so that there is no moisture left inside the machine. So I will keep it on for a couple of hours. So this is how it looks after the steam clean and drying up. It's completely dry. So I wouldn't say too much improvement, but yes, it is a little bit better, little bit more clean, but not shiny clean. Uh, but this is probably the maximum that can be done with a steam clean. Uh, so I'm now going to start lubricating it. So here is some success with the parts. I did dip these parts for some hours, couple of hours in soapy water, and tried to in the warm soapy water and tried to clean them with a brush. Did not help much. Then I started using the degreaser, engine cleaner and degreaser. What I'm doing is I'm spraying it every 15 minutes and then cleaning it with the brush, and I'm seeing some good success. This was completely rusted and now I see some shine. This piece also has cleaned out very well. I have applied to this component also. Seems to be getting cleaner. So I'm doing it every 15 minutes. Apply, wait, and then clean with brush, water, and then apply it again. So these small parts are also dipped in the same. We'll see how that comes out. So for whole day yesterday, I left this machine after putting in this WD-40 lubricant, and I saw no improvement. The machine movement was still jammed, did not release at all. So I got a little bit frustrated. There was no progress. So I decided to give it a good bath in this engine cleaner degreaser that I was using to clean the parts that I had removed. So I sprayed it all over the place, just like the lubricant, and from the sideways. Nothing on the body, but all the parts, all this exposed mechanism, and wherever there are openings on the back, in the side, in the front. So I did spray it and left it overnight. And this morning, when I tried little bit hard, the movement has been released. It is free and it is showing, it is moving now. See how beautiful it is working now. So at this point, movement is free, but it still looks very dirty to me. So I have decided to give it a water wash, a hot water wash, and clean it. I was trying to avoid it, but I feel I should do it. It is still, it looks quite dirty. So I will go with a hot water wash for this one, with the pressure. Okay, before water wash, I want to take out some parts out. Bobbin is already taken off by pressing this. There are two parts here. One is this bobbin case, and second bobbin case holder, and then second is this part that has this lever attached to it, and there is a screw. So both of these parts are sitting on top of this shuttle that moves. So by taking this screw off, both of these can be removed. These are free, but still they don't come out easily. They need to be, what if you wiggle it a little bit, they will come out. Okay, so this one came out first, and then this one is completely free and it came out too. So ideally I wanted to take this shuttle out too. This is the one that moves. It is held by this nut at the base. But this one is too difficult to open up. I don't think I'll be able to take it out. So there is a good thing and a bad thing in not being able to take it out. Good thing is that there is a timing of the position of needle versus the position of this shuttle. So if I take it out and put it back, then the timing has to be adjusted again. Right now, assuming it is set with the factory timing and needs no adjustment, so it will stay as is. There is no complexity in adjusting the timing again. But the negative part is that this one has these sharp edges. That actually hook, that work with a thread. So if they get blunt or they get damaged with the pressure wash, then that will affect the thread movement. So if it is not coming out, I will not use the pressure wash on face on this side. Probably will just clean it with acetone or some other cleaning agent, maybe WD-40, and use the pressure wash in this area, in the base, which is below this, and inside areas from here. I will not put pressure wash on the top, so this will be protected. Other than that, rest everything is gears and the things that work behind the scene. There should not be any damage. So I'm ready to use the pressure wash, and there are two pressures, I would say. One is when it is powered on. This is the normal pressure without any power, normal tap water pressure. So I'm going to use this normal tap water pressure first. here is the treadle that came with the machine. Just got a water wash. This one also needs some repair work. Bottom is metal part is all fine. It's the top part which is damaged. So here is the outcome of cleaning the metal parts. Everything I tried, what worked, what did not work. Some of the results I found very impressive. This is quite clean and shiny now. This one was very difficult to handle because so many parts are attached, and I did not open up any of these parts, just tried to clean it as is. But still, if I compare it with the starting point, the way it was when I started, there is a good difference. So I tried many things. I was experimenting and trying to learn what works best, and if there is any smoking gun that can easily clean all these parts. So my first attempt was to use the hot soapy water, and I felt like it was cleaning, but it was actually making it more worse. Water is a big no-no. It was bringing the more rust back once the parts were drying up. They were again showing a lot of rust. I tried degreaser with water. That was also cleaning the parts, but again, not sure if it was helping much. Then I tried this chrome polish, which was bringing some shine to the dried up parts, but not too much. Then I tried this white vinegar. This one did not show any immediate effect. Then I basically used it for this wheel because there was too much rust around it, and there was too much rust on this one as well as this one. So these three things I kept dipped in this white vinegar whole night. Next day all the rust and gunk was gone. So this was effective in removing the rust. And then immediately after I took them out from the vinegar, I dry up those components and then applied this metal polish. Uh, this is what I believe was the best thing of everything else that I tried. And it was effective not only in cleaning but also making them shine again. So if I have to do all this again, I will not use any of these things. I will directly start with this, put a nice amount of cream in all the components, all the parts, let them dry out for a day, and next day wipe it off, maybe apply it again. You do it 2-3 times, and that should be more than enough. I am more than 99% sure that that is the best solution, that is the way to go. These parts should not touch water. Water makes them even more worse. But right now this seems to be in quite good shape and ready to go back onto the machine now. Okay, after the water wash, machine is completely dried up and lubricated again with WD-40, and I have applied a paste of this product, Tier 3 resin glaze for old and new cars. So it says warning, not for use on vehicles with clear coat. And I believe in 1920 the concept of clear coat was not even there. So I have applied it. It has been a few hours already, and it has dried on top of it now. So I'm going to see if it is making any difference. So this product does seems to clean the old grease and oil, whatever was present on the body. It does seems to be coming off easily. It's not making it shiny, but just cleaning it. So I think I will have to use something else to make it shiny. But this product seems to work in the sense that it seems to be cleaning off the old oil and grease, whatever was present on the body. That seems to be getting cleaned off. And it's not harming the decals which are present. So I have started putting it back together. Still need to figure out how to polish it better. And I learned something about this assembly, how to do it right. So if you keep this machine horizontally like this and try to assemble it, it's a hit and miss kind of thing. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. So I figured out that the right way to do it is keep the machine like this, and then keep this one loose. Okay. So then insert it and put this ring in the sockets. These hooks should be pointing towards outside. So put it like this and then make this wheel completely tight. And once it is completely tight, completely jammed, then it will lock the movement, and the moment the drive shaft will start moving with this hand wheel. At this point, make it little bit loose, so that the drive shaft is not locked and movement is not working. This is the exact right point when this screw should be made tight. If you try to make it tight after it is on the max position, it won't tight completely. It won't flush completely. So this is the right position, and then it works very well. Okay. And just to demonstrate how light this machine is now, unbelievable. This was completely jammed when I started, and now it's moving like a feather. Also, I ended up breaking a spring in the assembly here, so I had to pick up this part from another machine, and fortunately I was able to find it. So this still needs to be cleaned. It's not clean as the old part was. In case you notice that it was more clean earlier. This thing did shine up very well. This one still needs some work. I believe I may need to use a different kind of polish for these. This is a different metal most probably. Also noticed on this one that there was supposed to be a hook here which is missing. So not sure what the solution. It can affect the movement of thread. So now I'm waiting for this part which will lock the needle which goes here. Once I get the needle and that part, then I can test it and see if it works or not. But other than that, it's almost ready for its final test. Like the shine on the metal. So this is how it is looking at the base after all the cleanup. Of course it can be cleaned more. Can use that metallic polish also, but not bad, I would say. Seems okay to me. So now is the moment of truth. I have inserted everything now. It has needle, thread, everything. So I see that when the thread is pulled up, it gives a little bit of force, but since I'm moving with my hand, I can feel it. Maybe when it's on treadle, it's more smooth. So what worked for me was this position completely tight, 100% tight. So maybe it's not building up the enough tension, that's why I had to tight it completely. And this one also completely tight. So once I did both of these, I started getting this kind of stitch, which seems perfect to me. I don't see anything wrong with it. So that concludes my fun project to restore this 1920 Singer Model 66 machine. I'll still keep on working on it. I still need to figure out how to polish it better, and still need to polish few more parts. But more or less, it's functional, it's restored, and my biggest goal was how to restore it in the most easiest manner without opening up all the complicated parts which are below this machine, which are very difficult to open. So I think I achieved that goal more or less. So hopefully this video will help somebody else to do something similar. If you have any good suggestions, do post, or any question, do let me know. Okay? Thank you.